TGR.
Hey everybody, welcome to our E3 2018 preview for third-party games.
Third party.
I'm Sean, this is Rudy, that's Onyx.
Sunday.
We're going to be talking about some games that have been announced, games that we've seen, some games that are unannounced, and probably some dreams.
Yeah, definitely some dreams.
So let's get things started with Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry.
How hyped are you for this game?
I want it.
Dude.
I've been wanting it. Are you kidding me? I love Kamiya. He's not making it. It's Capcom now. But I forget who the new director is after, Platinum became Platinum and stuff. But, man, I love Devil May Cry. Yeah. I love my character action games. I want DMC5. Bring it, Capcom. But don't give me the new Dante. Give me old Dante.
You don't like the new Dante?
Too many F-bombs for my taste.
Yeah, touche.
There's a rumor they've reverted back to the original Dante.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Well, if it's Devil May Cry 5, it would be that same timeline.
And that they're going to incorporate some of the other playable characters in this game.
Cool.
Okay, so kind of like 4, because 4 you could play
awesome.
With Nero.
Nero and Dante, and I wonder.
I love 4.
4 was awesome. I mean,
Dude, I mean, it had its quirks.
Yeah.
It had issues, but I really enjoyed 4. I feel like 2 was clearly the worst.
2 was bad,
but it's like 1, 3, 4 are like.
Yeah, 3 is considered the best. It's the most difficult. It has the most combo potential and stuff. But yeah, definitely, I'm hyped for Devil May Cry 5.
Dude, bring it to the Switch.
What would you guys want to see in a fifth installment? Where would you like to see this go?
I don't even know. I think it's more so like
it's not as crazy as Bayonetta.
No, Bayonetta's wild.
But as far as like where it could go, I mean,
just keep
sky's the limit, or hell's the limit, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, as long as you keep it, keep the same feel of the old ones. Because the old ones were campy and kind of corny, a lot of one-liners and stuff. Like Dante was just a fun character to play.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep it fun and you keep the action focus, be that main focus of the game, then that game's gonna be awesome. Just make it, just take new game development, look at what Bayonetta did, and say, can we learn from what these developers tried?
Yeah.
And go from there, I think.
Yeah.
Where would we see this game?
Gosh,
which press conference would it show up at?
I would see it at Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would see it at Sony for sure.
Definitely. I mean, you have to have that Japanese market as well. And Sony definitely has a good hold over there.
Capcom is kind of cool right now with Sony with Monster Hunter World. They released it on there, and it's sold amazingly. And on Xbox and PC too, but... the PC version is not even out yet. But anyway... I think it'll be on Sony's conference, if any.
I can see that.
What about Soul Calibur 6?
That game's already been announced.
Yeah.
And I'm very hyped for it.
Oh, you are very hyped for it.
Oh,
Noctis is going to be in there, yeah?
No, that's in Tekken 7.
Tekken 7?
Yeah, that's already out. That already came out.
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia
is going to be in Soul Calibur 6. There's a rumor.
Oh.
It's a 4chan rumor. So take it with a grain of salt.
4chan's been right in the past.
Yeah.
If this is true, guys, you're going to freak the hell out.
Whoa, okay.
Do you want to know the rumor?
I want to... give me some hints. Let's make a quick little game out of this.
Quick little game?
Yeah.
We talked about the game at the last video for way too long.
Final Fantasy Tactics?
The other one.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
There's a rumor that Cloud, Sephiroth, and Tifa will be in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, they were in Irgis, and...
That's exactly why they're saying it's going to be in this game. There's a connection between those two.
Okay.
And they're saying...
Right.
I would be... Are you kidding me?
Cloud's in Smash.
Yeah, but not Sephiroth.
Cloud's in, everything now. Cloud's going to show up in Red Dead Redemption 2 on a horse with a sword.
Oh my gosh.
And, he's going to be one of the gang.
If I see that at E3, all I'm saying is this. I am going to be ecstatic. Because that's such a cool thing. I love guest characters in games.
Yeah.
And Geralt, as cool as he is, can't be the only one at Soul Calibur 6. He just can't. But adding friggin' 3 characters from Final Fantasy 7, that'd be awesome. So, I want it. How about you?
I'm okay.
What would this game need to do to get you into
it? I saw Geralt and I was like, yeah. I'm like the biggest Witcher fan out of all these guys.
Definitely.
And that alone is enough for me to get hyped, but it's I'm not a big fighter game. I wanted to get DBZ.
Right.
And that just totally fell off my plate, and right now my plate's only so big.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But who knows? Maybe your play can actually fit the small fighting sessions in there. Because the game, you know,
it's quick.
I will say this: it is a 3D fighter. It is a 3D fighter with weapons. That does keep it feeling pretty fresh and different. So
yeah.
I just had this hilarious fanficky thought of like, you see Sephiroth and Cloud come out to do their battle, and in the background, Geralt's just like, "Hey Tifa, come on, leave these guys alone." and the two of them just kind of walk off.
That would be hilarious.
Geralt versus Sephiroth would be pretty cool.
It needs to happen.
That would be
that
cool.
rumor needs to come true.
Or
That'd be cool.
oh gosh, the skeleton dude
Yoshimitsu?
Yoshimitsu versus Sephiroth would be pretty cool.
Heck
That'd
yeah,
be
it would.
cool.
Like slapping his butt or something.
I don't know.
in Sephiroth's
I
face.
think Soul Calibur 6 has a lot of potential as a fighter in general, and there's not that many weapon fighters either, which that's the thing that really I've loved about the series. So I want more.
Yeah.
And on the Switch, that'd be awesome.
God, dude.
Yeah. If I never played it, honestly, I probably wouldn't be in much of a crisis. Speaking of crisis, this is a dream. Dino
100%.
Crisis.
Oh
Come
man.
on, Capcom! Like, come on.
Dinosaurs are the rage now. Like they've come back.
Yeah.
People
Thank
are
you,
really
Jurassic
into
World.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's about time. We don't have enough dinosaur games, period. Honestly. If you think about the type
Dun
of...
dun 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 dun. Monster Hunter.
Oh my god. Well, I guess you can count that as dinosaurs, but it's monsters. Like,
That's true.
we don't have a... Like, there's not enough dinosaurs. And for them being such fantastical creatures that are literally based on reality, we don't have enough stuff based on them. We don't have enough games, you know?
Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, we did have a T-Rex. But Dino Crisis, we need to have this. This needs to happen. If they can somehow take what they learned from Resident Evil 7 and apply that to Dino Crisis. Oh, Lord. And I know you've been playing 7 recently.
Yeah.
So, please, Capcom, please.
That'd be so good, dude. I replayed
In VR. The Velociraptor just sticks its head out, and you're like, "Clever girl."
It needs to happen.
If that had VR, I might actually get VR for that.
I mean, think about it. If they do a Dino Crisis in first person like Resi 7, why wouldn't they have a VR?
Man, they should totally do that. I'm hyped.
Yeah, bring it, Capcom. Let's do this.
Yeah, dude.
You know, unfortunately, though, not all revivals are meant for greatness. And
Yeah.
Shenmue 3.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
Damn.
Shenmue 3 is not meant for greatness.
dude.
It needs to be great.
The hype's
has to be
deflated.
great.
We're losing hype here. We're bleeding out hype.
Well, the thing, for me personally, I never cared for for this because I never played the first two. But they said that they're gonna come out
This
with
year.
1 and 2.
It's already. I have it pre-ordered.
Yeah. So like I saw that and I was like, oh, I might actually be able to give it a shot. But then the footage that they showed is
And I
They're
do-
old games.
no. I'm talking about Shenmue 3. The footage that they showed and the stuff that they showed is way subpar.
I mean, this is what I'm going to say about the footage, right? We know it's alpha. They've been very clear. Like, this is a game very early in production still.
Yeah.
And it's been 3 years. They had a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And the Kickstarter, I don't even think got to...
They're getting.
I forget how much it was.
But they're getting.
And they're getting
funding.
funded from Sony. But let's say they're getting double the money. That's not that much. Like, we're talking about... Shenmue 1 cost them $47 million back in 1999.
That's a lot.
We're talking about 2018. It's very different nowadays. And a game to look as good as Shenmue did back then now, it's going to be at least 200 mil. At least. And they didn't get that. No way did they get that. So they're working with the best talent they have. And in my opinion, they need to focus more on those faces. I know it's early. I know it's alpha, but there's a disconnect right now.
They were better
Yeah.
than Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like,
God. Well, Mass Effect Andromeda just look goofy.
yeah.
But I don't know. The hype is deflating only because I think I've now realized the scope of the project and what they want to do, and it's gonna be hard to get there with the limited funding they have, unless Sony is like
Bankrolling them.
Exactly, and I don't think that's happening. So
We'll see.
Yeah.
it needs to be good though. There's a legacy here, and it needs to be good.
Yeah. Well, that would be their redemption.
That would be their redemption. Yu Suzuki redemption.
It's Red Cup though.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar never shows up at E3.
It's not gonna show up
No.
in E3. I'm calling it now.
No.
The last time I remember seeing anything Rockstar related at E3 was when Peter Moore was like, "I've got a Grand Theft Auto 4 tattoo."
Oh my god, was that a real tattoo?
I don't know.
I don't know if he kept them or what, but either way, that's right. GTA 4, because I was on 360 first, right? I think, or was it? No, it was revealed on the Microsoft.
It was revealed.
conference.
Yeah.
It was just a big deal that it was off of Sony and it was coming to Xbox.
That's right. Yeah, because 1, 2, and 3 weren't on Microsoft.
I don't think they were.
No. Damn. Well, yeah. I mean, it's Red Dead Redemption. What more do we know? We want the game. It's going to be awesome. More than likely, it's GTA with horses.
Okay.
It's going to be more than that.
I feel like it's going to be more than that, too.
I mean, we played the first game. It definitely is more than that.
Well,
Very
I got
much
stuck in
looking
Mexico,
forward to
but
the
yeah.
story. The story of this game is going to be really good.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
I think it will be.
You finished it, right? You finished Red Dead Redemption,
No.
or you didn't?
No.
You didn't either?
Dude, I
We both
just
got
told you, I got
stuck
stuck
in
in
Mexico.
Mexico.
What the hell? Mexico was
like
the
the...
yeah, Mexico was the worst
I
part.
read what happened, so that's fine.
I didn't. So I might read up.
You should try to
just for this.
replay it.
Dude.
It's a long game.
You should try to wiki it. Watch the
There you
YouTube. Watch a
go.
Let's Play.
What
It's
would
worth it.
so what would get you guys hyped at E3 for this?
Show me gameplay.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any gameplay yet.
Everything that we've seen is pretty much cinematics.
Yeah,
And
that's
whether
a
they're
Rockstar
in game
thing.
or not. But
Yeah, but it's still not gameplay. Like, I want to see one of those gameplay demos where, like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm taking over the character, I'm riding horses. Oh, here's an ambush or whatever. And
Yeah.
show me what happens. Show me what you can do. Show me some really cool next gen Rockstar stuff.
I
Show
know.
me people getting run over by trains because you're a jerk and you're putting them there. But then, like, it's crazy Rockstar graphics and it looks, wow, disturbing.
Curse Splat.
Yeah.
I know it has no correlation whatsoever, but Westworld has gotten me into that
The Western yeah.
feel and vibe. So I'm definitely a little bit more excited for this than I would be on a normal basis. I think it definitely has a lot of potential. I mean, who knows what you can do mechanically?
They can do a lot.
as far as gameplay.
Look at,
man.
I mean, you
Well,
two didn't
you
play
s-
GTA 5,
No, I did not.
but that game did a lot. Like, that game is way too big, in my opinion.
Really?
And it might sound as negative, but damn, there's so much to do in that game.
Well,
Yeah.
and I hope that carries over into this because, like, in Red Dead Redemption, I loved how open the wilderness was and how you
Yeah.
could just walk out and you never know what you're going to encounter. Like, there were a lot of different human encounters.
Yeah.
There were a lot of different animal and wildlife encounters that you would get out in the thing.
Weren't there like ghosts in that game? That they like?
Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, I'll send
was
you.
a- there was a
I'll
zombie-
send you the no. Before that, I'll send you the article. I remember reading about it on Kotaku
Maybe.
about ghosts.
I want to see that in the sequel, but I also want a little bit more of like smaller towns and villages because if you're part of a gang,
yeah,
don't know where they're going to take this story-wise or with
Yeah.
the game, but if that's a mechanic where you go around and you like are raiding these small little towns, like I think that'd be a lot of fun.
You never played the multiplayer on the first one, did you?
Yeah, I did.
If they improve upon that and they do like with GTA, how they have literally two different game modes. You have GTA single player and GTA Online. GTA Online is its own separate
Yeah,
thing.
that's okay. I
That's
see what you're
probably
saying.
what they're gonna do. That idea, having you raid or like take over
Yeah,
other people, have
right.
these huge shootouts and stuff. That's gonna happen probably in the multiplayer. It
That
could
had
have
a leveling system too, didn't it?
Yeah, it's all money based, pretty much in GTA Online. But there is levels. And
No,
stuff.
I mean in Red Dead Redemption's
Oh.
multiplayer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember. God, it's been a while, but it was fun. Like
Chasing people across the
yeah,
map
and like
by
getting on
horseback.
your squad. You could have like up to like 4 or 5 people. I think it was.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that? And you
there were
would,
like
like-
5. You get all these different colored squads and like. Oh,
could have
that's right. Oh, here
shootouts
comes
and-
the blue team. Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I
Like
forgot
we
about
haven't
that.
even. That's the thing. They haven't shown any gameplay.
Well,
so
now
we're
I'm
not
getting
even
excited.
We're not even thinking about the multiplayer aspect of it, which would be actually really good. Yeah. So we'll have to see.
yeah.
But and I'm just gonna throw one in just for fun. Please, Sega, Panzer Dragoon, please, please. I believe in you guys.
Where would that show up?
Panzer Dragoon.
That'd be it at the Xbox conference.
I mean,
Yeah.
they did have the last game.
Yeah.
It was on the Microsoft console. And that
Didn't
would
it not do so well?
be. I mean, it was like a launch title almost. It was in
Yeah.
02. So like a
Panzer
year
Dragoon Orta.
Damn amazing game. But I mean, the whole series hasn't been the best seller anyway. But it's just like it's such a good series. It's a very niche genre. It's on rail shooters. The opposite of what's popular nowadays. You have open world games, not on rail shooters. So Very opposite,
Yeah.
but I still want it. And Yakuza 7. Show up at E3.
And Rogue Squadron.
You guys are going too fast. My title crawls are going to have to be going all crazy down the
You
road.
just jump back and forth on Yakuza 7.
Was there anything else Panzer Dragoon you wanted to talk about?
Oh my god, a Saga game? Like a Panzer... Because
Oh, yeah.
the Panzer Dragoon series was on rails and it had one RPG, which people at the time did say that was the defining RPG of that generation, being the 32-bit gen. They said this RPG is way better than any Final Fantasy during the time.
Was that on Saturn?
Yeah, 32-bit, yeah. So I never got around to play it. If they remake that or do like a really good HD port,
yeah, that'd be cool.
they did it with Nights into Dreams last gen. They did an
True.
HD port of that, and that shit was awesome.
It was fun.
I love Nights.
If you don't mind, I'm going to add one more too before we get to
Sega.
our final game that's officially on this list.
Go for it.
Okay, so hear me out. It probably would not happen at E3, but there's a possibility. So Blizzard,
Okay.
okay,
Oh, God, I know
they've
what
got
he's
BlizzCon
saying.
every year, but they have showed up at E3 before. They showed up to say, "Hey, we've got Diablo 3
That's
now
right,
on
on
consoles."
PlayStation, yeah.
And Diablo 3 actually did really well on consoles. Like it revitalized that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
for sure. Diablo 4, man. It's time. It
Yeah.
is so time.
How many years has it been since 3?
Ooh,
Like 5?
More than 5.
It's been a while. It was
gosh, when did that come
around the
out?
time that you were trying to convince us to get a Wii U.
6 or 7 years, because
Yeah, it's been a while.
my wife and I were not married yet.
Yeah.
So it's been more because I just hit a 7-year friendversary with her on Facebook.
Which would have been right around the time we met.
You're right. Just kidding. Never mind.
So probably like
Good at
6, maybe like 6 years ago.
Damn. Still though.
But it's time. That franchise needs
Needs a revival.
a revival. It needs something better than what it has. I think the world's ready for Diablo. And they finished the StarCraft trilogy. They're doing all this new stuff. Well, there's the new Warcraft expansion coming.
Right.
They've got Overwatch. They've got Hearthstone doing its annual
Heroes of
thing.
the
They've got
Storm.
Heroes of the Storm. So Diablo 4, the Diablo franchise is probably next in line for something big. And
Right.
Diablo 4 would be it. I think it's time. So if we don't see it at E3, we probably will see it at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
But I think if it's going to come to consoles day and date with the PC release, wouldn't be surprised to see it at E3. Either at the Xbox stage or the Sony stage. But it would be a really good game to play on the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah. Every game will be good to play on the Switch.
Yes.
God,
Oh,
Switch
man.
Plus when? So you can play all these games?
I know, right?
But realistically, Diablo 4 is probably not coming out anytime soon.
No.
Maybe as far as the year 2077. Cyberpunk 2077.
See, that game, do we know that it's going to be at E3? Or like, are there like any major rumors or anything about it?
There was rumors about it not. There was rumors about yes. I can't remember what the developer said.
I mean, how many years since Witcher 3 now?
It's been
That came out Bloodborne's
3
year,
years.
so
The
2015.
third year anniversary was celebrated like in a few months ago.
A
few weeks
It was
ago.
early 2015.
Yeah.
I think it was like in March if I remember.
How did it get
But-
that before Blood? Oh, I didn't have a PS4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, man, they've been very quiet about Cyberpunk.
They have.
like ridiculously quiet, and
Don't know
like
anything.
their Twitter, like I mean, it was a few months ago, around like I want to say November, December. They just tweeted a period, like a dot, and that's it. So like they're just kind of like being like, we're still alive, things are still happening, but we're not sharing anything.
Drip feeding anything.
Dude, they're like holding their cards so close.
I heard that it was going to be a first-person shooter.
Really?
Really?
Huh.
An FPS.
Maybe like
Like
in the vein
shooter
of
or like-
maybe like in the vein of like a Deus Ex,
Okay.
not like a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
something
That's
like
what I was
that.
gonna say. Like, because Deus Ex, I wouldn't even call. I mean, it's a shooter.
Well,
sure,
it's a
but yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like a first-person
First-person adventure
Yeah.
with shooting mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe some like augmentation abilities
I
because
would
this has got
imagine,
this
Well, yeah.
27/7,
technology setting. Yeah.
but think about it, man. It's supposed to be bigger than Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Like
that's big.
that's big. Like
I don't know how to do it.
the,
But
I don't
I'm
know how
excited.
I
I'm
don't know how
excited.
they'll do it either.
And I hope though that again, they learn from these. A lot of open world games tend to do the same thing, and they have a lot of empty open spaces. They need to, if they have to have the empty open spaces, then design them to the point that you're like, okay, I want to explore, like Breath of the Wild. There's a lot of empty space in that game, but it wanted, like, the game, like, the world was like inviting.
Right.
Yeah.
I want that from these games. So I mean, and they did good with Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was really inviting too.
Witcher 3 is like, in some people's eyes, it's literally the RPG of the generation.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
RPG.
And I totally get why, you know, but I think they could still improve.
Oh yeah, there's always room for improvement,
Yeah.
but it, like, the way that they littered, and I say that, you know, very loosely, but the way that they littered the world with content,
Yeah.
and stuff for things to do, random quests that pop up, and, you know, just different things. Like, it was very, very well done. And if that was 3 years ago,
They can do better for sure.
oh yeah, man,
The Cyberpunk
like
will
Cyberpunk
better,
2077 is gonna be like,
So do good, CD Projekt
Is
Red.
this
will.
coming out on PS4, Xbox One,
I think
or are they going to save it for next gen?
Oh my
I
gosh! I mean,
think-
they have been super quiet, but I don't know.
I am not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I think it's supposed to be this gen.
They
I'll
have
tell
been
you one
talking
thing
about
for
it.
sure. That's not coming to the Switch.
No.
Like,
Maybe the
sorry.
Switch Plus,
I don't know, man. Like,
the Switch 2, perhaps.
Switch 2? Switch U. That's what it is. It's the
Oh
Switch U.
my god, if they ever did that.
Oh, man.
Oh,
But no, in all honesty, man, like that.
It'll be on PC, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, man. PC's their home base. But think of the power that's going to be needed to process
Gonna be
that.
if they push it like Witcher 3 originally was supposed to look, yeah.
I'm like, if I get that on PC, I'm gonna have to play it like on potato mode or something. It's gonna be so bad.
I'm a potato.
So we've talked about it for a lot of these third-party games, and there's plenty more we could have
We
added
didn't even
to
talk
this
about
list.
Valve, Half-Life 3, Portal
Dude,
3,
yeah,
Left
come
4 Dead
on.
3. Come on.
But you know, these could show up at any press conference.
True.
Well, probably either Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft.
Right.
Yeah.
These are the wild cards. Like, you never know when they're going to show up, if they're going to show up. There's plenty of games that we didn't add to this list that we know are going to come, that are
yeah.
probably going to be at E3.
Yep.
There's stuff that we don't even know exists that's going to come out of left field and be
New
like,
IPs, dude.
What?
Stuff that we don't know.
I
Yeah.
would
So,
love some new IPs.
You know, third party is always the extra little frosting sprinkle
Yeah.
at E3.
The
where you
wild card.
It's the bots every flavored bean. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be not so great, or it could be
Awesome,
amazing.
dude.
So
Let's hope.
getting hyped.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
hyped.
So-
Cyberpunk, yeah.
Let us know what other third party games you guys are hyped for.
Yeah, man.
Stuff maybe you don't want to see at E3. Let us know about that too. Be sure to check out all the press conferences. We're going to be doing reactions for all the press conferences.
Every single one.
Every
baby.
single one. We're going to be right here filming it. Even the PlayStation one that's in theaters, we're going to be right here, baby. Be sure to check out all our other previews for the other press conferences. We didn't talk about third parties in those. We just talked about those specific publishers. Getting hyped. E3's
Dude.
right around the corner. It's here. It's practically here.
It's practically
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm so stoked.
E3's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be legit.
This is going to be the best E3 in a while.
Oh yeah.
I certainly
Hands down.
hope so. I certainly
Compare
hope so.
compared to last year, yes.
This is going to be the best in a long time.
People are worried because they're saying that due to the theater listing, that it's much smaller. It's much less grandiose. A direct for Sony too. So it's like people are worried that it actually might be more subdued and less like grandiose than the last couple of years.
Well,
But
I mean,
Overall content is going to be
I
the
really
best
hope
that we've
so.
had.
Content
This is
is
the last
king.
hurrah.
we've had so many like reveals too. Like this is the weirdest E3 I think I've ever gone into.
This is the final hurrah for games that are going to come out by the end of the generation.
That's true.
This is it. This
Yeah.
is the final salvo.
That's true.
So everybody's showing up. All the cards are coming on the table.
Let's do it, boys.
All right.
Show up
We'll catch you next time.
later.
Like what you saw? Check out some of our other videos and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching.